Stay black in America. Don't leave, don't go anywhere. The greatest country in the world for a black man or a black woman. Every opportunity in the world presents itself here. You can be anything you want to be. I'm talking about Venus Williams today. You know, Venus Williams, man, she's 43 now. Born way back there in 1980. She became a professional tennis player, and at the age of 14 in 1994, her dad at that time was like, what, 38 years old? So he's like 80s, 80, 81 there, something like that. And you know, if you're black American, you tend to cheer for her, want her to be successful, want her to do well, want her to win tournaments, want her to be, you know, just have a good showing. You want her to be a stand-up woman, a stand-up little girl, and turn to a woman, and just be successful and have a good life. And you want to root for them, even though they can't feel you're rooting for them when you're at home on TV. They only feel, I guess, when you're in the stadium, they're cheering for them. You know, so kind of follow them, kind of hoping the best for them and everything that they do. And you know, as the time has passed by, she won seven Grand Slam titles. She's won 49 WTA singles and 22 WTA doubles. Her net worth is like somewhere around 95 million. So as far as sports is concerned, you would consider Venus Williams to be, you know, a successful female tennis player. And you know, I remember hearing an interview with her younger sister saying that her father would always say that the athletes tend to lose their money or lose their wealth or not being very smart about what they're doing with their money. And they tend to have to, boxers have to come out of retirement and fight because they ain't got no money. Football players, they tend to keep trying to just keep getting cut and humiliated. Black basketball players, the same thing. Baseball players living under bridges, all kinds of things where people made all kinds of sums of money and then like just blown it, just lost it because they were good at sports but not good at managing their financial responsibilities, right? I'm thinking about Venus now. She's got her money, she's got her fame, she's got everything going, and she's still trying to play. I mean, it almost looks like pathetic. You know, she's ranked 1,326 in the world. She's stays hurt. She's got some kind of syndrome, you know, where she dry mouth, this, that, some kind of thing. They got a name to a syndrome. 43, no children, never been married. She's I guess, a dog mom, got a bunch of dogs she takes care of. Dibble-dabble in the fashion thing. I don't think that kind of worked out. So it seems like, man, just my opinion. I mean, you know, her free will has to do whatever she want to do because evidently to be good and successful, you have to be assure yourself, you know, out there in a little dress and your panties running around. You got to have some sort of a, you know, fearless kind of attitude. Not only you got to be good at what you're doing, all your mistakes are right in public, but you walk around with little dresses and panties on. So you got to have a lot of self-esteem in you anyway. You know, the thing of it is now, you get old. You know, I see little parts and things of her training regimen. It seems real weak, really outdated, real like, you know, low tier. And people getting better and better. These people defeating her like this, whooping her like it ain't nothing to it. And, oh yeah, I lose. I don't care. I'll play next time. You know, no kind of like athletic pride about being defeated or being destroyed by people who, you know, if you were younger at the top of your game, you would have whooped them handily. I mean, it seemed like it's time for her just to retire and walk away, man. I mean, no shame in the game. She's always been known as the great Venus Williams. You know, she'll always be known as a, you know, even her sister Serena. They're always going to be known. They'll be in history books. They'll be on walls and black colleges and high schools and charter schools and all other kind of stuff like that. I mean, why? What drives a person to keep doing something, knowing good well you'll never be number one again? You'll probably succumb to another injury because the older you get, the more injuries you get. Her body looks weaker now than it ever looked. I don't see too much muscle definition, too much nothing. You know, the training, like little weak, like little training, more for the camera, maybe better for a YouTube channel than it is for actual playing tennis. So to me, it's just, man, I see no, I don't know, me personally, I see it, it's a sorry kind of thing. So look, retire and stay black in America, everybody. Be anything you want to be.